you're stepping into a new financial chapter, and I want to do some cards to see what this upgrade is going to look like for you. But also let me know in the comments what financial blessing would change your life right now. What would really help you right now financially? And let's see if as a collective, we can manifest that for one another and each other, because it's all about energy, and it's always great to share that energy and give that good energy out. So what financial change is happening for you? I'm loving the cards because everything I'm saying is basically coming through. You cannot make this up. I love it. So one thing that I am being told regarding this is very much to do with, please, for anybody listening to this and resonating with this message and is doing this, please stop looking backwards. Please stop looking at regrets. Please stop with the, if I had done this 10 years ago, then that would have happened. If I had been taught this, then that could have happened. If this, if that. Stop with the ifs, because none of that is going to have an impact on where you are today. So it's really, really, really important that you let go of that energy, because that energy blocks. The important energy in now, present day today, is very much, what can I do today? What can I do with everything that I have learned to move forward? This financial upgrade that you're having is partly to do with you having that realization, with you having and let go of the if I had done this in the past, life had been this way, if life had been that way. You've let go of that energy, or are letting go of that energy. Maybe this reading might be the trigger for you to realize and let go of that energy. However it is, the forward movement is that you are moving away from the past, all the things that have held you back, all the things that you didn't know. Because if you could have done it in the past, you would have done, but at that time you weren't ready. You didn't know there were lots of other things in the pipeline. But the important thing is to move forward and let go of that, because what's coming is absolute magic. What's coming is new beginnings, it's renewal. It's